What did Nigerians do to Ghanaians to trigger the Nigerian must go protest? Why are they locking down shops of Nigerian businessmen in Abusokai? Why are Ghanaian bloggers attacking very dark man in Ghana? This is Big Daddy React, and I'm here to tell you why. So recently, some few Ghanaians went on the street to protest against some Nigerians living in Ghana, saying that the Nigerians must go. They are tired of living with the Nigerians in Ghana. And their major reason was that crime is on the rise in Ghana: prostitution, armed robbery, kidnapping, harvest of body parts, and fraud is on the rise in Ghana. And they are blaming about 80 to 70%, let me say 70 to 80% of these issues on the Nigerians. They are tired of living with the Nigerians. Some even went ahead to say that they've lost their loved ones in the hands of some Nigerians. You know, people have had their bad encounters with some Nigerians living in Ghana, and they are tired of living with the Nigerians in Ghana, and they want them out. You see, to comment on this particular one, I won't sit here and act like I'm a Ghanaian and I want to speak in favor of Ghanaians. No, I won't sit here and then talk as if I don't know what's going on. You see, part of me, my mom grew up in Nigeria. You understand? And my favorite cousin, who has been very supportive, is also a Nigerian. He grew up, part of him grew up in Nigeria. So, you know, I'm connected and related to Nigeria in a way. So I won't sit here and act like I'm a Ghanaian and I want to speak in favor of the Ghanaian. But you see, we've been hearing about some dealings and doings of some Nigerians in Ghana for a very long time. This issue no be today. It happened for a very long time. But Ghanaians don't really talk about these things because, you know, we are welcoming and this is the gateway. Ghana is the gateway to Africa. So, you know, if my African brother is doing something, we just correct it and then we solve it there and there, then we move forward. But when it becomes too much, the Ghanaian brother will talk. The Ghanaian brother will talk, and it's becoming too much. You see, prostitution, fraud, and all these things are not legal in this country, especially when it comes to prostitution. I want to talk on prostitution. When, you know, sometimes the police goes on a raid and arrest these girls on the streets doing prostitution, that shower business, right? You realize that out of 10 girls that, you know, the police would, let's say, manage to arrest, about 5 of them could be Nigerians, and then some Ghanaians and other nationalities as well. You understand? And for a very long time, it feels like whenever there is a serious crime, you find a Nigerian in there, which is becoming too much. Recently, a landlady or a landlord rented an apartment to one Nigerian guy. Before he realized there were about 10 Nigerians in a room, he went to complain and the boys beat him up. Then beat them for coming to complain. You understand? We've hear instances where, you know, fraud boys come and hide in Ghana and then do their fraud businesses and things. Even some Nigerians, you know, talk about their bad experiences staying with their fellow Nigerians in Ghana to do fraud and all those things. Some boys were being rescued in one apartment where one Nigerian guy brought in so many people, Nigerians, in a room, and he was starving them and he was forcing them to browse and do this fraud business and all these things. You get it? So we've been hearing about this thing for a very long time, and I think the Ghanaians at this point are tired. They are tired. They are tired and worried that if care is not taken, that name that Ghana has managed to build, that Prince of Peace name that Ghana has managed to build and acquire for this years, would be tarnished, would be destroyed by some doings of some Nigerians living in Ghana. So this is why they want the Nigerians out. This is why there was a Nigerian must go protest in Ghana.